Liam. I noticed your family getting a bit of stick on Twitter about that.
I haven't been on. I haven't been on it. I don't know. I haven't been on it. It is what it is. I said what I'd do, and I've done it. I think the cut was kind of only an excuse to pull him. Yeah. Would you have pulled him if you thought he was winning? He becomes world champion, don't forget. Would you have pulled him at that cut?
If you hadn't have pulled him out then, and even
Gary Lockett said himself, I'd have stopped him in the next round.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it was turning in your favour after.
Yeah, it did.
He
Yeah.
started really well.
Yeah, it did. 100% it did, and certainly the round had finished. If you look at my reaction at the end of the round, I knew it had turned, and I knew every time Liam missed me, he was coming apart. Everything what I said in the build up, he come apart at the end, and I didn't mean it questioning his conditioning or anything like that. I meant it by what would be in front of him would make him come apart, and I think he did.
Do you think he deserves a rematch?
I think mainly now, yeah, because of the reaction. But again, the reaction is how well Liam Williams done in this fight. So can Liam Williams go on better again? I started slow. I've been told my brothers, you started off slow and you look slow early on. Obviously, that's my that's on my behalf. A lot of the people I spoke to were going on about how well Liam Williams boxed. So, I'm easy. It's one of them. If Frank and the rest of the team want to do it again, then I'm a fighting man. And I think the only reason I'd say I don't want a rematch is because of I think I own that because I miss weight.
And the thing about the weight, at the weigh-in, it was stated that he had an hour to get off the weight, and he didn't. In the rules state you've got 2 hours under the WBO rules. So those 2 hours, I'm not saying he would have done, but he may have got that weight off. And had he have done that, obviously, he'd be sitting here now on the verge of being declared full world champion. So we're going to make a representation to the WBO regarding that, and hopefully we can get some satisfaction from it that they allow the fight or another fight, whatever it may be, to go on again.
Frank, what's your kind of, obviously Liam Williams can't speak for himself because he's not here.
Well, I mean, listen, you're sitting there because you know them both. They're both with us. So for me, it's you're saying, "Come on, Liam." It's like that. Say, but I thought he boxed extremely well. I've got to be honest. I was quite shocked, not being disrespectful. I was quite shocked how he was doing it. He had a good pace. He had a good work rate, and he was catching Liam. But at the end of the day, it's when you champions, you get into the championship rounds, don't you? And he was getting stronger in those last couple of rounds. He's coming seriously back into it.
Just for clarity, Liam, I don't know if I've got this right, but you think it was a fist that caused the cut to his eye, Liam Williams?
No, I didn't know. I haven't said. No, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I thought there was blood on his face, regardless. But regardless of what it was, the fight was, if it was an air clash, it was an air clash. Liam Williams was worse, if not as bad as me, with his head. He's very, very dangerous. We noticed before that, but again, it's boxing. We're gonna clash heads, and what's the difference? I was cut from round 3. Well done, Terry. I was cut from round 3, which was just as bad as cut. So I don't know what the difference is, and I just think it's kind of an excuse, to be totally honest with you.
Because they're saying that, you could view it as an excuse. If the referee had seen it, it would have gone to the cards and he'd have won the fight. As I say, I'm telling you what their cap is saying.
Yeah, but the same fellas just said to me I'd have stopped him. I'd have went on to stop him. So you can't. That's all you say. Why would you stop him and hope it goes to the scorecards? If you thought he was winning the fight, he's going to become world champion. Tell him to go out and box. If you didn't have any worries of me coming on to stop him, you go out and box, you win the fight. So,
and that is, that's a call that he made, that Gary made. I think he was having a go at the referee, for whatever it was, but that was the call he made. So that's where we are.
I think the referee let him off with murder for holding as well, to be totally honest with you. So,
but
it swings in roundabouts. Fights, and it was a clash of heads. But it happens.
And it was.
How bad was your weight this week?
It was what it was. I missed weight. I misjudged it. I haven't hit 11 stone since the Canelo fight, and it just wouldn't come off. It probably would have come off me today or tomorrow if the weigh-in, but the weigh-in was Friday, and not, you know, no more was coming out to me. Obviously, I don't want to go on and say what I've done, obviously, because you know you get yourself into trouble. But weighing for the lack of trying, and you think you obviously only had to look at me at the weigh-in, my face. Yeah, it was just a total misjudgment. I had a long break after the Canelo fight, which I'll never have again. That much time out, and I just literally, you know, misjudged it. By the time the weigh-in come, it wouldn't come out to me. I'm still a 154. Frank asked me before.
And we originally were going to do the fight in February, weren't we? That's what we was talking about. So it sort of got pushed back because of the first show for BT. So that's how we might get pushed back. But anyway, one thing for sure, you know, he's back in style, and he's got to be onwards and upwards now. That's where we've got to be.
Were you worried in the first half of the fight?
No, I said to Joe, no, you know, I was sitting. I just knew it was turning into the fight that, you know, I like being involved in. Obviously, I knew that I'd lost a few, especially, you know, a few of the middle rounds, and give Liam no momentum, like 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6. But I knew I was getting to him, and I felt fine. At the end of each round, I felt fine, conditioning wise, and I just knew I was. The more I got close to him, the more I was getting to him.